Hey everyone, I'm Phil.
And I'm Spencer.
And we're from Destructoid.com, and we're here to show you guys the user interface for the PlayStation 4, what's going on it, what you get to see, that kind of stuff, because I know people are kind of interested in that. So let's jump right into it. This is what you'll see when you first get done setting up your console and you get going.
You bust it out of the box and you plug it in.
You get this. You'll notice that this is my actual name instead of my PlayStation ID, and I also have a fan art that someone did of me, but we'll talk about that when we get to the profile stuff later.
Yeah, so the first thing you notice is that everything is laid out in one line.
Yes, this is the recently played, recently accessed list of apps.
It's like the hotbar, basically.
So pretty much anything that I've used recently, the live stuff, live streaming, capturing video, taking screenshots and uploading them to Facebook, you can actually pick that from this menu and do that separately, so you can kind of step in, just look at any of that. You'll see that you got your Twitch, your Ustream options, that kind of thing.
Sounds fancy. You've also got all the games you've recently played, including the ones on discs.
Yes, if you install the game, you'll notice Killzone we were actually playing before we started shooting this, so it's actually running right now. And NAC, even though it's not in, still is there.
Yeah, that's one new thing about the PlayStation 4 is that you can run multiple apps at once, much like a computer.
Yes.
So right now we have Killzone running in the background. We can also launch additional apps if we felt like it.
Indeed.
I don't think we're going to do that too much today, though.
Yeah, if you want to look at what you have downloadable-wise, you just have all your stuff here over in the library over to the far right. That never moves.
You also have the TV apps over there in the corner. Yeah, right, you got here. Amazon, Netflix, Hulu, Yup TV,
whatever that is.
We still don't know what it does, but I'm sure it's great.
I can't be bothered to look it up, but it's there for you if you love it.
So all that stuff. What's new for the PlayStation 4? It's like a Facebook feed. Imagine it if you guys have a Vita, like all of the individual feeds for each app all put together. So you can see everything that everybody's doing, everybody on your friends list. You've got achievements, you see when people go live. You've got some ads for the PlayStation Store. I'm guessing we'll see more of that in the future.
Oh yeah.
But all kinds of stuff. So that's interesting to see what is going on around your friends list.
Alright, and then if you actually press up from this, you'll come into the new version of the cross-media bar,
which is significantly less terrible.
Oh yeah, it's a lot less terrible. But we have the notifications, which you'll see like if you get a trophy or if you get a friend request or anything like that, it's right there, right where you need it.
It's much better divided than the last one where all kind of fell into one box.
You can check on your downloads, you can check on your uploads, stuff that you're putting up, video, any of that.
Saves to the cloud, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
If you look to the left there, though, there is the PlayStation Store, which is worth mentioning.
We'll come back to it after we get to everything else. We'll save that as the punctuating moment.
Ooh, because boy, it's a doozy, guys.
Alright, so then you can have your friends all here. You sort it by online, or you can look at all of them. Players that you've met. I haven't met anyone because I'm very antisocial. But requests, players blocked, all that stuff, all in one area.
Pretty much what you'd expect from a friends list. It's nothing new.
Messages, just messages.
Also what you'd expect.
Party chat, where you can sit here and chat with up to 7 other people inside of a party.
That's new to the PlayStation 4.
Yes, and it's cross-game, so it's basically what they had on the Vita and what they had on Xbox.
Yeah, this actually, the party is, I believe, cross-compatible between the Vita and the PlayStation 4.
So you could sit in your room, and I could sit in my room, and we could sit there and cross-chat between our Vita and our PS4.
Wouldn't even have to get on the Skype.
Exactly.
And then there's the profile, which is probably the newest part of the entire UI. Everything got rearranged.
Yeah. We were talking about this earlier. I have my actual name at the top. You can actually link your profile from Facebook with your PSN account, and it will actually take your profile picture, which is what I have, and my name, and it will actually show that like in games.
So you don't have to be lovely,
my horrible
PSN
name that I got stuck with because every other variant of philanthropy was taken, and I took my anger out in putting an X360 after it.
It's spiteful, man.
Kind of gross.
So what you're going to notice is that it has the recent activities feed is up in here as well. Also now playing, all that stuff. So it's like a personal version of the What's New tab. Yeah. You also have your friends, trophies you've gotten recently, your PlayStation level, which is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's a lot of new stuff kind of hiding around in here, which is neat because there wasn't really anything like that on the PS3.
Yeah, now you have a full-fledged profile that people can look at, and that's pretty great. You have your dedicated trophies tab here,
which is pretty much what you'd expect. It's just a list of what you've been playing lately on the PS4, PS3, and Vita. I mean,
you can see it right here. It keeps track of everything.
There's not much new to say about this one.
All in one spot, just all your trophies. Your settings, it's typical run-of-the-mill. It's got user's guides, health and safety information, PSN settings, notifications.
Parental controls, which still, or oddly enough, has DEFCON ratings.
I figured out it's kind of like a DEFCON rating system, where I found out that Killzone is rated at like a parental level 8.
which is bad. It's dangerous for
basically
the kiddos.
Borderline Japanese Aero game, I'm fairly sure.
Ooh, dangerous. There's the Vita connection, which if you guys want more information on, it's super easy, but Dale North has set up a video on Destructoid to check that out. It's on this very YouTube channel that you're watching this on.
We'll get like an annotation or something so you guys can click and just go straight to it if you're interested and figure out how that connection works. It's pretty simple.
It takes about 15 seconds.
Yeah,
so
and
that's
then
not even bad.
You have all these other settings for when you first turn on your console. It's all set up right there for you. And you also have the power settings, which you can just straight up log out, standby mode, so you can download stuff and it will turn off when it's done, or just turn off. But yeah, one of the more interesting things about the console itself is how it handles going between game and menu.
Which is really quick, so don't blink.
Like we were saying, we were playing Killzone before this. We can actually jump right back in, straight from the menu, and we're already playing.
So not even messing around.
Like, we're right here. We're just gonna let this go for a bit. So this is great, right? You know?
Oh man,
look at how beautiful the explosions.
Oh no, all those people.
Who would have seen that coming?
Phil, I am simultaneously hot and bothered. Please take me to some place that is a little bit less stressful.
All right. Well, how about we sit here and we play a little bit of music for you?
Oh, sweet. I could really go for some jazz right now, Phil.
Jazz? Good thing for you. That's about all I listen to. Every PlayStation 4 came with a free 30-day trial of Music Unlimited, which is their service at the
I didn't know that, Phil. It's like we shot this video 3 times or something.
It's like we shot the video a couple of times.
Oh,
so
man.
You can actually play the channel, and it will just start playing in the background and bring up the player whenever it decides to. There we go. We've got some...
John Coltrane.
John Coltrane.
So one of the cool things about this is if you double press the guide button, it'll take you back to whatever you were doing before.
So it's like, cool, I got my music now. I want to go back to Killzone. You double tap the button and you're all the way back into Killzone, and you're playing and your jazz is going.
Oh man, it's so classy.
It's reminding me a bit of
Bioshock.
I'm a little uncomfortable.
Let's pretend for just 1 second that we need to play less than 30 seconds of music, or else we're going to get shut down by the internet police.
Something like that. So we're going to hold down the guide button for a brief moment, and you can actually pause the music.
Anywhere.
This is your guide menu. So you've got all your stuff you can turn off, standby right from here. You can close the game, adjust devices, log out, all that, and control the music.
Ugh, get me out of here, Phil. This is too much stress for me. Let's close that application.
Close Killzone, go out of here, and before you know it, you're back to where you started on the menu.
That was a dramatic adventure.
All super smooth, super slick. It's pretty nice. So if you guys like this video, tell us in the comments if you'd like to see more stuff like this, perhaps with the new Xbox console coming up, so you guys can kind of see what the hardware is dealing with. And we'll also have some more stuff coming up with games, probably a Killzone playthrough or something, so get ready for that.
If you guys want to see more of those things that we just talked about, make sure you subscribe to this very channel, youtube.com/Detoid. And if you want to know anything more about the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One, check out Destructoid.com. Later, guys.
Adios.